Hey, so try this as an experiment. You're getting on the highway, and you're aware of where you just came from. You're aware of maybe whether a stoplight is in front of you. You're aware of you're approaching the highway, and you become aware of the person back left who's going whatever speed they're going, right? And you're obviously aware of the people in front of you. So you adjust yourself, you adjust your speed so that you can kind of just merge in nicely, right? But what if, just one lane over from the slow lane, there's somebody else who's like barreling down. It's like a big out of control semi. Whoa! And you merge, because all you're really paying attention to is the slow lane that you're merging into. You merge in there, and then whoa, you're like totally caught off guard by this semi that's blowing by you, just a couple feet away in the next lane. It's a terrible example, but the idea that I'm trying to talk about is raising your awareness to consider and include more than just what you're interested in. There's so much going on nowadays of how the world is, how we want it to be, and I'm so grateful that I live in a bubble, for better or worse. The flip side of a bubble is that it's artificial to a degree, and especially if it's a true bubble like our economy experienced just a couple of years ago. Bam, we go through an adjustment, and sometimes it's a radical one. But when I look out into the rest of the world and I consider that just a couple lanes over from where I am, where I'm comfortably navigating and merging in with whomever I come into contact with, just one lane over is somebody else who's got something completely different in mind. And they might have a couple different people that are all with them, and they have just a very, very different intention, and they've got different priorities, and they're going about life in a different way. Maybe it's just like a whole bunch of people from Los Angeles that are coming down to Qualcomm Stadium, and they're a big rush. And this group of, who knows, hundreds or thousands of people that are coming down to catch a football game are having an impact on the way traffic goes in San Diego. They're not normally there, but they're bringing their values, their priorities into our region, into my awareness. And, what am I going to do about that? Am I going to just be pissy and like, oh, get out of here, go back to your own city? Or am I going to celebrate with them and go, oh my God, I feel like rooting for Los Angeles now, so I'm going to go down there and get down there with them? What am I going to do? I've got lots and lots of different options. Anyway, just a quick analogy of raising our awareness. How many more people can we bring in to consider? Here's another example. Let's say that you're in a group of friends who you're trying to order a pizza, and it's like, hey, who wants veggies? Who wants meat? Gluten-free? Okay, we've got a bunch of people that want gluten-free. Only one that wants meat, and I guess I don't even have to get any veggie because we've got everyone can. Oh, sorry, here comes somebody else who's late to the party, but we want to include them in the order, so they're the ones that want an all veggie pizza. So I've changed my order all of a sudden. I've got a bunch of gluten-free, I've got one meat, all meat, and now I've got one all veggie. And here's a phone call. Somebody's calling in. They're also late. And hey, by the way, we're just ordering pizza now. Do you want to be included? Yeah, they do. So what do you want? See how it's like the more people that come into my awareness, the more that I can consider them, and then I can come up with one solution that satisfies everybody, instead of having to, well, what's the alternative? It's like, let's order all the gluten-free and the meat pizza, and then the next person comes by. Let's place another order. Let's get the veggie pizza, and then somebody calls in. It's like, let's order, place the next order, and it's just, we could probably accomplish the same thing, but it's going to take longer. It's going to be less efficient, probably more costly. Whereas if I just took the time, maybe I could announce to everybody and say, hey, by the way, I'm going to place an order around 6:30, so make sure you tell me what you want, or you're here. This communication. This communication is happening a lot on the internet, but what am I doing with all this information that I'm getting? Am I raising my awareness? Am I including people or not? And why? Anyway, that's today. Thanks, bye. Oh, you can make it a martial art, because it's like, wow, what happens if you just go into a situation and the only thing you're looking at is this one person in front of you? You got people in back, people on the sides, people that are coming from far away, and they're getting closer and closer, and they're going to get involved. Where's my awareness? How broadly am I considering my set of circumstances? There you go. There's the tie-in.